Hello guys, and welcome to weekly outlook here on gold, the pound USD, the USDCAD and the DXY. And quickly I'm just going to kick off here with gold. So basically what I'm anticipating, we saw last week price hinged into these regions of 2047, actually about to hit 2050, and then we saw price pull back a little bit. And then since last week, we see the break of this wedge. We broke above it. We came back for a retest, perfect retest around this region, created a new high. So we're currently on a suite of trend, creating higher highs and higher lows. And basically what I'm anticipating for this week is for price to continue to the upside. In that we've seen price come back to a very key region here, and also at a pullback. This would be a very good setup for the week. We've pulled up our Fibonacci retracement tool here. We would see how price is at a very critical region of 61.8, testing 78.60 right there. So basically what we'll be anticipating for the week is for price to actually continue to the upside, probably retesting 2060 around, hitting 2060 or on the longer time frame right there. So if we look at it from the daily time frame, we could see these areas probably going to be attracted 2060, 2070 probably for the week. But we could actually see there's a possibility again for price to actually break down below. If it does that happen, we'll be waiting for new structures of lower lows and lower highs to start selling. Other than that, I think price might just create a double bottom here, or an extended W to this regions of 1985 region, and then we'll continue to the upside. That will be that for gold. Let's move over to pound USD. Over here on the pound USD, more or less correlates with the gold, and then what we'll be anticipating going forward is the same thing. I think price might just reject this region as it is, or we'll get a pull into these regions of 123.50 before we continue to the upside. Last week we created a new high, and then we're coming back for probably a retest right there. Pull back on the 1 hour time frame, would see how this is a very key region. There's a probability that price might break it, and if that happens, we will just see price come, but probably just make some manipulations into these regions. Another confluence is this uptrend, this upward trend line, and we'll see a retest 1, 2, 3. Now we're finally at this region. We couldn't call this a perfect break, but because we have a strong region here. So what I'm anticipating is for price to continue to the upside from this region, but we could actually just break below, probably create a double bottom with this one here, with this price at 123.50 there, and then we'll continue to the upside. That's what I'm anticipating here on pound USD going forward. Over here on the USDCAD is simple, more or less inverse correlation with GU and gold. What I'm anticipating currently is for price to actually continue. I just pull over to these regions here, pick up orders, and they will continue to the downside. Yes, and if that's going to happen, that probably means that GU, let's look at this, GU will probably break to these regions here before continuing to the upside. If that happens, that would be a perfect setup, because we'll be anticipating USDCAD to retest 134.00, 134.20 regions, pick up orders right there, and they will continue to the downside. Another confluence we'll add to that is the Fibonacci retracement too. We'll put that up, we'll see that price might actually want to come retest 50% retracement region, and maybe overextension to the 61.8 at 134.60 right there, before we could continue to pull down to these regions and TPs around 132.36 regions. This is the outline I'm looking out for on USDCAD. Okay, finally the DXY, more like it's sweet. What we're looking at, DXY is really dumping, but we saw last week a price retesting the low it created here around these regions of February 23. So we are that low, created low. If you look at it from the daily time frame, we're more like creating a double bottom. What does that mean? It means there's a possibility for price to start going to the upside. But we're looking at a huge pressure on the USD. There's a possibility that we'll just break these lows and probably come back all the way to 199 regions. And then if we go back to our 4 hours time frame, what we're looking at is lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low created. We're looking at a pullback to pick up orders around this region to create a new low. So my analysis here is for price to come pick up orders around this region, and then we'll go to the downside. And if that happens, it correlates with what we have as an analysis here on gold. If price is just going to pull back a little bit to pick up orders and continue to the upside, that is exactly why DXY would come over to these regions to pick up orders and continue to the downside. Same as the pound USD. Pound USD will pull back to these regions to probably pick up orders, or we'll just get a direct push to the upside, which means that the DXY is already done with the retest around this region. We'll just get a direct push to this downside. Let's see how this week will play out. I'm optimistic for the week, and I hope you guys would back some pips this week. I'll see you guys on Friday for the recap, and make sure you enjoy your week. Ciao.